Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. So, it is the weekend. It is time, I think, to play some more Dwarf Fortress. Ideneral. I haven't played it in, actually, it feels like a week or two. So, that is going to affect my ability to remember what I was doing. But that's okay, because we're just going to dive right in and see what happened. I'm probably going to play for quite a while this weekend. This is the 5th of July, the day after Independence Day, and it's a nice long weekend. I'm down in Florida on my own, not much to do except for play video games. Where's my music? There it is, I hear it. Okay, good. Now we've got some more names. I've actually got quite a few people who have submitted these. It's going to be a while before this gets full, so we've got 130 dwarf names available. I've noticed that since I made a comment a while back, a lot more people are saying doesn't matter for the gender, which I think is smart, because gender doesn't really do anything in this game except for determine who can be a breeder. But yeah, in the beginning it was a lot of males, now it's lots of doesn't matters. And a lot of people think that a woodchuck would chuck all the wood he could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Whew, that's tough to say. Let's see, we can shrink this one up a bit. Yeah, cool. Right, so, let's see. The last thing I remember was I was having some issues with Quick Fort, and we figured Quick Fort out by keeping the mouse cursor over to the side and out of the game playing area. Something I do want to do at some point is revisit how to make custom stockpiles using Quick Fort, but probably not this video. We just had a trade caravan arrive, and it looks like it's already starting to get cold out. We've got some ice here. I've been playing lots of Crusader Kings 2, so I gotta remember the key bindings for this one. Let's check our zooms. Oh yeah, we hit a cavern, that's right. Lots of iron here. We need to get going with the iron industry, get some stuff being made. I don't know that we have any coal, though. So we might have to use wood. What is this? A cave fishman spearman. Cave fishman spearman. Let's see what that is. A humanoid creature with the head of a blind cave fish. They live in colonies in watery regions far underground. He has an enormous build, but is very skinny. His skin is white. That's kind of creepy. Are there more? Or is it just him? Probably just him. I'm zooming down right now, looking through the layers of the cave. That is silk, which we can use to create fabric and stuff. Let's just check the unit list, see if there's any other people that I've missed. We've got a couple emus, which are probably on the surface. The cave spearman is considered hostile, so it's a good thing I walled that wall off. And the merchants are still here, so I'm wondering, did I send anything else to be traded? We've already kind of done some trading. As far as status goes, we've got plenty of drink. Most of the food that we have right now is actually drink. Only 47 prepared meals. So it looks like we do need to... Wasn't there like a yak I wanted to butcher? Or something? Some animal? Let's see. Units, pets, livestock. It's probably easiest to look at it through Dwarf Therapist, actually. And every single time I reload this, for some reason it's getting rid of my labors no spacers, which I prefer. Yeah, so we've got a couple rams. Could have sworn there was a yak. These cats have apparently been named. They've adopted somebody. We could kill the horses. Caste. I don't want caste, I want gender. Also known as sex. Nope, don't remember. Did I already do it? Did I already kill him? Maybe? Is there like a yak corpse somewhere that I've forgotten about? That might be what happened. Okay, so we should just like play. What's going on with this stuff? This is really messy. What is this all about? That's not currently built. It's just an empty floor. It just looks funny. This one looks like it's built. These look to be proper bedrooms. Got some fungus growing on the floor there. How nice. Iron in the walls. Apparently this is where I put what? What's in here? Gems? Okay. I suppose that's a decent spot to keep them for now. Got a nice dining room set up. He's eating seeds. Why would you eat the seeds? No, he's not. He's eating hen egg biscuits. They just look like seeds to me. I'm pretty sure that that's not exposed. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. we're going to take advantage of... I'm going to chop down as many trees as possible. And we're going to go ahead and use something of an advanced tactic. It's not really that advanced, but I'm going to go put a wood stockpile out here in the middle of nowhere. Say like that. I'm going to go PX and I'm going to remove the center. And then I'm going to build a... I haven't done this in a while, so I've actually got to remember. Wall, stairs, track. I want a... Okay. Did I move the wood up? I think so. I want to make a single wooden minecart. I'm going to promote that to the top. Hopefully that gets done soon. And then I need to create a new route by pressing H. I'm going to create the route. And now that it's created, it's called Route 1. I'm going to actually rename it by pressing N for nickname. And I'm going to call this Wood Out to In. Press Enter. And now I'm going to define it. I need to press Enter. Actually, I'm not sure if that's working. Does mouse query work with this? Oh, it's S. I need to position the cursor where I want it. And for some reason, it doesn't look like the mouse query is working anymore. Now it is. Okay. Okay. Here we go. So hauling. Press H. I'm going to keep it selected on the wood out to in. And then I'm going to move the cursor, apparently by hand, to right there. And I'm going to press S for new stop. And then I'm going to put another one indoors, where I want the actual wood to go. And let's just put a big stop right here. So press new stop. So now see how it's kind of connected those two between 2 points. Now I'm going to press enter to define the stop. And minecarts are complicated, but don't be afraid of them. They're not that complicated, not really. Now this is going to kind of set the criteria for when they're going to use this route. So let's just talk about what it does now, and then I'm going to change it to what I want it to do. If I just left it as is, there is no minecart assigned to that stop yet, so this route will never do anything. But assuming it had a minecart, they would try to guide it north along a northbound track when it's full of desired items. There are no defined items, so again, it's never going to fill. It would also depart north once every 2 weeks if there's at least 50% of the desired items in the cart, and then guide north in 28 days, always. So at least once per month it's going to go north, or if 2 weeks pass and it's got more than 50%, it'll go. Or if it ever hits full, it'll just go right away. So what I'm going to change this to, using the plus key or the mouse wheel, I'm going to remove this condition or link, and we're going to change this one to, first we want to change condition. Actually no, we want to change direction, D. So we want to guide east. Although I'm actually not going to use a track for this. You don't have to use tracks, although they make it a lot faster. Now, guide east means that there's 3 different methods that can be used. Guide is one. This is where a dwarf will take the cart and gently push it in the direction. If it's on a track, it'll go quicker. If there is no track, then he's basically going to haul the thing. Just drag it kind of like a big stone or something. He'll pull it in whatever direction. If I change it from push, there's these 3 options: push, guide, ride. Push would mean that he's just going to give it a big old push. And if there's a track, it's gonna go and could run people over and smash some kitties and stuff and kill dwarves, and that's bad. And then ride is, as you expect, when he actually gives it a push but then gets in it himself and rides the cart down. Again, running over kittens and other things along the way. The only one that's always 100% safe is guide. Guide can never hurt anybody, even if there is a minecart track, even if they are walking over the track and the cart goes right on top of them. When they're pushing it, it doesn't hurt anyone. So I'm definitely going to leave it on guide for now. We may do some powered tracks later on, but for now this is just a kind of an accelerated way to get the wood indoors. So we've got guide east immediately when full of desired items. Let's define those items. Press enter. I'm going to go down here to wood. And I'm going to just enable all wood. And now we're done. So I basically said, okay, wood goes in this. Alright, good, good. So we've pretty much got that done. Change condition. We'll just say guide, yeah, guide east when full is fine. Okay. I think we're good there. Oh shoot, don't tell me I just was I modifying stop 2? I was. Shoot, okay. Well, we need to change this then. We need to modify stop 1. So... Shoot. That was way wrong. Guide north. And change direction to east. Enter desired items. We want wood. What else did I have? Is that it? Guide east immediately when full of desired items. Guide east immediately. Change departure condition. When full of desired items. Guide east. Okay, now I think we're good. Okay, and now we're going to go to stop 2, which is actually the indoor spot. And I'm going to say... This one needs to be condition guide west immediately when empty of any items. Okay, so we're good with that for now. We've defined the route. Now, right there where I told him to put it, I'm now going to build a track stop. I'm going to put it... Oh, I've already forgotten where. I think it was right there. Yeah, right there. So, build, capital C, track stop, capital S. Now before I click it, I'm going to actually put it at dump on arrival, yes. Dump on arrival, north. So I'm going to go click right there. We'll make it a dolomite, that's fine. So they're going to build a track stop right there. And they're going to dump anything that's in the track or in the cart north. So next, I'm going to go piles, wood, and I'm going to put a little stockpile right there, a single pile. And I'm going to remove all of this stockpile because we don't need it anymore. So there's a single space of wood here, which is going to become what's called a quantum stockpile, meaning that an infinite number of items can be stored on it. It's kind of unrealistic, but oh well. I'm going to take this to, instead of having it say we'll take from anywhere, I'm going to say we'll take from links only, which just means that no one's going to go out and drag wood to that single pile. It's only going to receive. And then if we click on this, we need to wait for that to finish. I will also build a stop out here. I don't think we really need this one, but we'll build it anyway. Might as well make it out of stone too. And hopefully, okay, we'll let the game run now. Hopefully somebody will take care of building the minecart soon. Okay, let's just make sure everyone has a nickname. Yeah, it looks like we're good. Okay. We have struck hematite. I want to get, how many people do we have cutting wood? 3, potentially. Let's see what their current job is. I just want to make sure somebody's out there chopping wood. I want lots of wood right now. It's very important we get the wood before we start the industry. So, everyone's working. I've apparently got my clitoris. My clitoris is still trading at the depot. Did I fail to tell him to stop doing that? He still requested. I thought I was all done trading. Goods? What's in here? View good. Pigtail fiber rope. No, I think we're all done. So let's just unmark those as trade. We'll no longer request the trader at the depot. We'll change it back to only broker. So Mike Clitoris, you need to stop worrying about that now. Now, a lot of dwarves are going to want to drag all this stuff indoors for now. And these track stops are apparently active. Somebody's working on it. See how it doesn't say... Or are they? Yeah, this one's inactive. It says construction inactive. But this one just says needs mechanics, which means that somebody's actually working on it. I imagine... Yep, there he is, that guy right there. Who is that? Lambert. He's dragging a piece of dolomite outside to build that track stop. Poor guy. Okay, so we're going to definitely need to... oh good, we got two guys out here chopping wood. I am going to go through now and I'm going to make it so that anyone who's designed as a wood chopper can no longer haul wood. Because what I don't want them to do is to chop down some wood and then think, oh, I guess I should pull that wood over there. No, you should keep chopping the wood. That's, you're there to chop the wood. Someone else, some other peasant or peon can take care of hauling it. Reports, dogchild, okay. I am a bit concerned about the entrance to our fort because we're past the first, the first trade, and yet I don't really have any defenses yet, which is a bit concerning. Yeah, let's make sure that they gather any plants that are growing indoors. Okay, so the wood stockpile is starting to fill up. You can tell now that that is complete. I'm going to click on this stockpile and I'm going to say give to pile or workshop. Actually, no, that's not what I want. I want to go from... How do you do this again? Take from a pile or workshop. Place it over the cursor. No, that's not how you do it. Trying to remember, I haven't done this in a while. Let's define the stop. Okay, so we're in the hauling menu. We've got the desired items. We've got the new stockpile link is what we want. Take from, select stockpile. Move the cursor with the keyboard. There we go. And wood, yes. So I'm telling it now, okay, take wood from this stockpile. Okay? Now we're done. Right? Didn't I do it? I have selected the stockpile. Oh, P. I need to press P. Here we go. Take from wood. Okay, got it. Sorry, I haven't done this in a while. So I've just told it, okay, so you're going to take the wood from the stockpile. You're going to put it into the cart, which there still isn't a cart designated for it. Let's see if anyone's actually done that. Looks like they have. It was the leftmost one. Okay. So I'm going to go back to the hauling list. I'm going to go to stop 1. And then here, I'm going to press V to assign a vehicle. Oh, apparently I built some other ones too. Kind of forgot about that. Fine, we're going to assign this cedar minecart. And now it's telling me that there is a vehicle assigned. It's currently at 0% full. There is a problem with the track. That's what those exclamations mean. It means that there's no connected track. But again, that's okay for everything if you're going to guide it. It just means that what I'm basically doing is, okay, instead of dragging in the wood individually, I want you guys to go outside, chop the trees down. I want you to move the wood from here to here, and then I want you to dump all the wood in the minecart, and then drag it indoors, put it into a quantum stockpile. See how he's loading it up? Now, if we take a look at it, it's at 90% full. Now he's going to drag in 10 pieces of wood at once, instead of having every single individual dwarf drag them in. It's much, much more efficient. It takes him a while, and it would be much quicker if I actually put a track in. But for now, this will help get more wood in, and then we also have that quantum stockpile. I am eagerly looking forward to our first major wave of migrants, because we need to get some defenses built, and really need to get that industry fired up. This stop is still not complete, which is not cool. Here he comes with that cart. And I'm thinking because it's not actually complete, this might not work. Yeah, if we look inside this minecart, it's got all these logs inside. It didn't actually work because that stop that had the instructions to dump didn't actually work. So, probably shouldn't have let it do it first. Let's see, how can we fix this then? See, they're dragging the wood in individually right now because the wood is technically not available. It's not in that stockpile. So how can we do this? Let's go hauling. That green V means that cart is in the track system. You can only have one track per route, or one cart per route. How to fix it? I can't remember. I guess we'll say for now, guide west, not when empty. We'll change it from when empty to always. So now somebody unfortunately is going to just push it west again. Come on, somebody, where's our mechanic? Get on that. You lazy bastards. Who was it that was making it? I can't remember. Where's my mechanic? Mechanic. It's over here. We got two mechanics, you lazy bastards. Lambert! Alright, we're gonna go burrow, add burrow, define this burrow. This burrow is here, and I'm going to escape, press C for citizens. I'm going to find Lambert. Get your ass in here, Lambert. There he goes, you lazy little... Okay, so now he's built it, so now we can go W for burrow, select the burrow, D, Y. Now the burrow's gone, now Lambert's allowed to leave. Now we'll go back to H, we'll go down to stop 2, define it. And I want to guide west when empty of any items. Okay, so one extra little route there, but now when they bring it in, this track stop should dump it north. Kogan, what? Don't tell me NetForce, you gotta stop taking all the cats. Oh jeez. Okay, I'm gonna take a break here, and I'll see you again in the next video. Thanks for watching. See you soon.